in your ears, fellow Ghanaians. I came to bury Caesar, not to praise Caesar. The evil that men do lays after them. The good is soft and tired with their bones, so let it be with Caesar. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Near Digital Media. My name is Paul Mensa Makiso Yao Dalibabu, aka Paul Lingual, aka the Africa Orator. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, so in today's episode, we'll be looking at the new law that the Ghana government is trying to introduce. Yes, do you know that this law actually prevents people below the age of 25 not to do certain things in this country? Are you abreast with this latest development? If no, details of this coming your way. And if you're new to this channel, can you subscribe and then turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop new content, you'll be the first to get what? Notified. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, to actually take you deep into the story, yes, so it will be recalled that during the past campaign season, we've had then the flag bearer of the NDC, John Dramani Mahama, making a lot of promises, and not forget one where he actually talks about it extensively, and that has to do with the legalization of Okada work. Yes, so having made this promise to many Ghanaians who actually embraced it and had yearned for it wholeheartedly, thought it wise that having won the election, there is the need for him to fulfill it. Yet, so the government of the day has spoken, and he actually did that through the Ministry of Transport. Yes, so the Ministry of Transport has spoken on the move by government to legalize the Okada work. And according to the Honorable Minister, that is Joseph Bukari Nikbe, he made this known to the media and also to the Ghanaians that the government was planning to introduce new licensing regime where people will be trained on how to actually know how to use motorbikes and tricycles in order to operate, to carry people from one place, to carry goods from one place to another. So government has actually looked at it and then had involved a lot of people, and that's to say stakeholders, and even 30-member committee. They came together and looked at it, and they realized that no, there is something we need to actually put right, and that has to do with some kind of amendment. They should have requirements that people that want to venture into the Okada business need to meet before the person can actually operate legally. He made a lot of revelation known while speaking to the media, and then let's watch the video.
We made a campaign promise that we're going to regularize the use of motorcycles for commercial purposes. It is starting from today. We are getting to see what we will do to do a revision of the law to allow them to operate commercially. So if you've seen the ministry and myself here with the chief executive, it is on that line that I am coming for us to sit and see how we work towards achieving that campaign promise and making it such that our brothers who are in the Okada business will have their own licenses and satisfy, well trained to be able to transport our passengers or our people on our roads. Also how to ensure that we reduce the congestion on our roads. And so it is just that first step. It is of serious importance to us. That is why I am here, for myself and the CEO to kickstart activities. Very soon you will see a rollout of whatever we intend to do to get the Okada business operationalized or licensed for them to operate freely.
But you can say for a fact that it will kick off this year?
Very soon in this first quarter we will get it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, in your shot is the Minister in charge of Transport, that is Honorable Joseph Bukari Nikbe, speaking to the media. And then away from that, he actually made a lot of revelations, and not forgetting that, having met with these stakeholders and then also 30 members committee, they came out with an amendment, a proposed amendment, and this amendment serves as a requirement for people, for individuals who want to actually venture into the Okada business. Now let's take a look at them and rate. Under the draft legislative instrument, the following will become mandatory for Okada and tricycle operators. First on the list is must be at least 25 years old. The person must be at least 25 years old. The person must possess a valid national ID. The person must have a commercial rider's license issued by the DVLA. The person must pass a proficiency test, including oral, theory, and eye exams. The person must undergo training and be assigned a unique yellow license plate. The person must wear a certified protective helmet with a unique number. The person must provide a helmet for passengers. And the last one, the person must obey all traffic laws and speed regulations. Yeah, so this is what the committee came out with, and that is the proposed amendment. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is where the problem is. Having made this known to the public, the Okada Riders Association actually came out hitting at the government, stating a lot of things that are unpalatable. According to them, they want government to reverse the age ban in this amendment that they just proposed, or they will go to court. Yet, so this is what they are saying, stating also that, look, this government is not serious at all. Why would someone within the age of 18 go and vote for you, John Dramani Mahama, and then the person until he gets 25 years that he can now do Okada work? It doesn't augur well. It is not appropriate to them, and government should reverse that or face them in court. They actually stress that, look, if this government thinks that they are joking, they should wait and watch. They will exploit all avenues to making sure that this government becomes unpopular. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. So the Okada Riders Association are not happy at all, because what the amendment actually stipulates, most especially the first one, doesn't fall within the parameters that they expected, and it's not actually a good move by the government, and they are calling on it to actually make sure that that is banned or taken out, so that they can see this particular requirement as being fair. All right, so they didn't stop there, ladies and gentlemen. They went ahead to actually let Ghanaians understand that when the 13-member committee actually met to come out with this proposed amendment, they failed to invite them. And come to think of it, why would this committee, okay, sit and deliberate on issues like this without involving an entity that they will be dealing with? It does not make sense. Come to think of that, the association is saying that it's unreasonable and unlogical on the part of this 13-member committee to have actually sat, deliberate on issues like this, and then leave them out. They are the active players in this business, and there was the need for government to actually involve them actively so that they will let them understand what needs to be done and what needs not to be done. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, so that is the current situation in Ghana now. And in case you are not abreast with this particular development, trust me, if you are within the age of 24 down, you cannot do Okada work. According to Ghana government, 25 years and above, okay, age requirement is what they need for people that have interest in doing Okada business. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where I draw the curtains. The dew of the day has crept upon our thoughts, and nature must obey its necessity. Until we meet again, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop new content, you'll be the first to get notified. My name is Paul Mensa Makiso Iya Dali Babu, aka Paul Lingua, aka the Africa Orator.